Good morning. We are continuing our journey. The Rover just got back from the shop. She got new shoes and a couple of different things, including she got the e-brake module installed. My e-brake has been basically rusted out for, I don't know, 100,000 miles. And so we finally addressed that, and on the way home from the shop, of course, she started acting up already. And the thing is, I haven't had her in 2 weeks, so just to take her for a spin. So I will bring it back and get it addressed. In all seriousness, I probably should not be taking her on a 150-mile journey today. Given in the lifespan of me owning this car, the only thing that has ever left me stranded needing a tow is the e-brake. And that was a long time ago. So, but anyway, we're gonna give it a shot, and I'll bring you back when I'm on the road. Once again, we suck at life because we checked the weather and it said it wasn't gonna rain, and it's raining. And let me just give you a demo here of what happens when you put the windshield wipers on. Rears work, nothing. Okay, so now I'm driving to the junkyard and I don't have any windshield wipers and it's raining. So we're gonna do what any sensible Land Rover driver would do, and we're gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep calm and carry on. Still no check engine lights. I still think the e-brake is kind of, I don't know. I mean, you know, now I'm like paying like super attention to everything, so I feel like I hear something, but I don't know. I'm probably making it up in my head. The rear is annoying. Let me shut that off. So now we'll probably have to diag the windshield wipers on the way back. And maybe while we're there, we'll grab the windshield wiper motor. So we should probably just ask them to purchase the whole thing and tow it back to the house at this point. But oh, what an adventure. What an adventure. Okay, this is not going great. Not going great at all, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, so e-brake, definitely not sounding good. Something's rattling around back there, and you know, it has nothing to do with the regular brakes. The car brakes fine and it sounds smooth, but when I whip around a turn, I hear crunching metal. So something was not put on correctly. I'm hoping it's potentially just like a backing plate or something like that. But again, what I decided to do is ignore it and keep driving. But now we are about 30 minutes out. It's raining very heavily. We're 2.5 hours into it. The yard closes at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. It's 2:45 now. So by the time we get to the car, we're gonna have 30 minutes in the pouring rain with it. And I'm debating whether or not we should even go at this point, which is tragic. And now we're sitting in traffic. You know, it's all part of the journey, right guys? So I'm gonna bring you back when I finally make a decision here. I'm gonna keep going for now. I'm also really hungry, so maybe we can just find some food. What kind of food they have out here in the middle of Pennsylvania? I would imagine I could find some good home country food, right? So that's all I got for now. I'll bring you back when I finally make a decision or when we pull up to the yard. Well, time for gas. So I love many things about Pennsylvania, but one of the things I like is that you don't have to hold the nozzle. All right, so it's 3 o'clock. We are still 30 minutes away from Harry's U-Pull It, and it's pouring out, and my windshield wipers aren't working. So you guys can probably see that this is not going great. Still debating whether or not to go there for just a few minutes and grab a few quick things, but I may not. I could use the bathroom right now. Still there? Oh my God, did I break a window? So it turns out that my oil filler neck is not on, which means the engine is sucking in air. So that means I'm getting great gas mileage right now. About 13 miles a gallon. Where's my gas cap? How is my gas cap missing? Gas cap. I think we're 26. Where are you, windshield wipers? Which of these are for my front windshield wipers? Well, we're back. We've accepted defeat. It's raining too hard out. We're still too far away. We hit some traffic. And so we have found the Waffle House. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to forget this ever happened. We're going to go in and explore all the gourmet foods that Waffle House has to offer. And I guess we're going to postpone coming back when we're a little bit more prepared. Morning. Another beautiful Saturday morning here in the lower Hudson Valley. And going to the junkyard again. I don't even know if this is the third or the fourth time we're going. I just want to make sure that I've got my stuff back here. Okay. We do have our stuff, so I think we're in good shape to just get on the road. We need coffee, so we're doing a coffee break. I see the most beautiful sign I've ever seen, which is that one right there. Beautiful color of orange. And we'll get a nice hot coffee and we'll get back on the road here. Oh baby, small little coffee. All right, we are back and we probably got about an hour to go, maybe a little bit longer. We're somewhere in New Jersey and we'll be crossing over to Pennsylvania in a few more minutes. So I thought I would take a second and sort of show you what the plan is for the day. And I don't know if that's gonna work, but that's my to-do list. And so the goal for today is to grab the cubby top. I was looking at this earlier today. Crazy. Like a brand new one from Atlantic British is $550. The cubby top must be the #1 demand item for these Land Rover 3s because every single person in the world has one that's ripped. Okay, wow, it is packed. It's almost like it's a Saturday. Well, the good news is that it is not raining today, finally. And, but I will tell you, I have equal concern about my camera because the rain has wreaked havoc on the camera, all right? I guess I'm not gonna park there. Looks like I'm gonna park here. Yeah, where was I? So, yeah, the heat also messes with the camera. Basically, I need a new camera. Card removed. Oh, crunchy. Glass in there clearly. Okay. All right, we're gonna go in to the engine bay here. Should work. This filler neck actually could use this. So what happens on these, on the filler necks, is this little tab cracks and then it doesn't latch in correctly, and that is responsible for about 100% of the lien codes on these cars, this filler neck. So this little tab here, do you see that on the bottom, is not cracked, and so I'm going to take it onto the engine mount. At some point, mine went missing. Pretty simple stuff. I'm curious. You know, this engine cover looks different than the one on mine. These coils are definitely original. I don't really need them. I just did coils on mine. So the question is, do I want to take this throttle body? So I don't know if this throttle body comes off easy or hard, so I'm gonna think about it. For now, I think I'm gonna go inside and tackle that cubby. Interesting. This thing is loose. Why? Somebody already tried to do this and ran out of time. Fascinating. Okay. It's so strange that these are not tight. What do you think happened? You think somebody tried to start doing it and was like, oh, it's more than just this? Because it is just more than that. Well, I'm bleeding good. I don't know why, to be honest with you. I didn't touch anything. So that's off there. And then I think I need to take the whole cubby out. But first, I need to figure out why I'm bleeding profusely. Okay, so I think a whole cubby box needs to come out, I think. So let's just see here. I don't think that's the right size, but for what we're doing, I think it'll work. Wow, it is toasty. Toasty, toasty, toasty out. But I suppose it's better than rain. Guy on the way in really got a kick out of seeing my tripod, and he just went, tripod! He didn't say you couldn't have it, he just said tripod, because there are signs that say you can't film in here, which, you know, I don't quite understand why. It's like, what's the big deal? Do you think this whole heat sink needs to come out? That is, if this screw down here, could be. Oh, you know, the other thing is, like, I'm well aware that guys just come through and destroy these things. However, I'm not a douchebag. I mean, I am sometimes, but not if I don't have control. If I have control over the situation, I'd like to be respectful to the next who tries to come in here and grab something for his Rover. So, okay, that seemed to, yes, that seemed to definitely do something. There's a lot of water in there. Oh my God. Okay, coming back over. Okay, so we're making progress. What I was saying is I don't think anyone really needs those coolers. I don't think they go bad, and I don't think a lot of people actually use them, to be honest with you. Unless you're a real butthole. What kind of guy puts drinks in his cubby cooler? If you put drinks in your cubby cooler, can you please leave a comment? I'd be so interested to know if somebody actually uses that thing. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. We got a clip here. Wow, no idea how this one works. Complicated. This cable that I'm on right now, I don't know if you see this, that's fiber, meaning it's on the MO system. I'm so surprised that that's true. Okay, we got one, and I really hate to cut these things, but I might need to. How do we get this thing off? Let me show you this thing. Not obvious to me. Not obvious to me. Let me fool around with it a little bit more. Okay, so this right here, you can see that. But this, there's a button you press, and this pulls back, and then it releases that. Okay, so this should pop right out, and cubby lid acquired. Anybody want to take a guess how much these things sell for on eBay? New? You'll be alarmed. Craziness. Side hustle, if you want to figure out how to collect old ones and reupholster them and make them look nice, you could probably make $250, $300 on each one, because the market value on the new ones, at least, is over $500. Craziness. Oh, 2 pieces. Okay, what else? I think right now we're going to tackle... Boy, someone was here. You know, it's interesting that they're not savages like I am, because when I'm doing this stuff, I'm like, oh, I'm going to need that in the future. But I need this piece on this side, so I'm going to do that. And should I... God, I hate cutting the seat belt. Is anybody going to need that seat belt? Nobody's going to need that seat belt, right? I'm definitely not going to cut it, right? I'm not going to cut that seat belt. Okay, that would be not cool. I'm definitely cutting the seat belt. You got glass in here, though, so we got to make it comfortable for us. Somebody broke this window for fun, which is, oh, just drives me nuts. Why? Why? Like, I don't see any parts over there that are removed. So that means they did it for fun. Savages. Savages. These are going to end up in my knees if I don't move them out. Okay. Let me just take a look at this one. I don't think I need anything but brute force. I don't think I need anything but brute force to get this thing out. So, but you never know. Oh, think I can make it? Think I can make this, guys? Think I can make this jump? She's sturdy. Oh, quite easy. That's what it looks like back here. This is for the speaker. Just pinch these puppies. That comes off. And this is on like a gorilla. Even if I take that Torx off, I would have to go down there to remove that. And I don't think I have the patience to do that. So, we are going to take some drastic measures here. In case you couldn't tell, I feel incredibly guilty doing this. Oh, this is going to be harder than I thought. Seatbelt fabric, no joke. She is loose. What do you think? You think they're going to charge me for 2 pieces or 1? We'll find out. Let's just go into my notes and see here. Cubby top. Got it. Passenger wheel arch. Okay. Yes, I'd kind of like to get that. Driver door tweeters and trim. Didn't get the tweeters yet. Driver door card complete. Handle cover. I definitely want to do that. Amp meh. Door card screw cover. Let me show you. This is like the silliest thing. This thing. I'm missing it. I want it. It's so cute. Bumper spray nozzles, parking sensors, seats, rear speakers. So I got the rear speakers. Seats I'm really TBD on. I just don't know if it makes sense. I just don't know. So right now we're going to go for the handle cover, which is such a small thing, but mine is missing and it annoys me every day. Every day I go out and look at it. Hi. Oh! It's missing. That's annoying. Do you think they're the same? Is that the same thing as this? Could it be? I think it's different. Might not be though. It's definitely different. The question is, can it be modified to work? I don't know that. But I'm taking it. Okay. These wheels are actually in pretty, actually they're banged up quite a bit. Yeah, they're banged up quite a bit. So the wheel arches I'm kind of interested in getting. And I don't think they'd be terribly hard to get. Got a Torx here. Actually, it looks like they were off at some point. It's a little chewed up here, which so is mine, which is why I want a replacement. Let's go look at the other one. This one's in pretty decent shape. I think I'm actually going to go for this one. Well, you wouldn't think that the wheel arch would be the hardest thing that I would take off today, but yeah, it was. What a pain in the ass. Like 3 different fasteners. How dare you, Land Rover? How dare you? I get that you're sexy, but this is just provocative. Makes me feel very British looking at that. Okay, so I've been here for only an hour, and the time has come to make a decision on whether or not we want this seat right here. And the seat's in mediocre shape. Not great, mediocre. Okay. In order to take the seat out, it's not actually that hard, but you need to take the seat belt off, or you can cut it, but it's relatively, you know, this comes off right here, and then you've got a Torx here, and then this is, there's a Torx there and a Torx there. It's not terribly hard, but a couple of things that make it a lot easier One of those is being able to fold the seat out of the way, which you normally can do if you have power, because you pull this up and blah, 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 blah. So let's just quickly see if I can get the headrest out. Do these come out? I actually don't know. I don't know if they come out. Well, you know what I just noticed? Let me show you. I may have settled the question. And that is, like I said on the way here, the seat rips all the time right here. It's already sewed up. And this doesn't look that great, to be honest with you. So why bother? You know, why bother? And I don't think that I have the patience today to go for the dash, and I'm also on the fence with whether or not that dash is in good shape because it's been victim to a crash. Let's step away from this vehicle and do some hypothesizing. Let's take a look. We got damage on the front passenger side. We have windshield, windscreen, and then the whole top, if you can see here. Closer look. Makes you wonder, she flipped over, didn't she? She at least came over to her side. I think there's a good chance of that. Now the only part of that that doesn't jive with my theory is she's also damaged on this side. Maybe she went over twice. Canadian car. Mount Cheblon, Quebec. Eat, sleep, ride, repeat, Strattonver, Vermont. Yeah, this car looks like it's had some fun. I climbed Cadillac Mountain, Vermont. Okay, so we got a Vermont car here. Vermonters, are you out there? Send me an SOS. I'm picking through your car. It's in Pennsburg, Pennsylvania. So, all right, let's get back to it. I think the only thing that I'm sort of interested in are the washer lamps, these guys, because I'm missing. And honestly, there's a clip on this thing, and I just don't know how it works. Let me put you down. Wow, I'm dirty. I'm such a dirty boy. Oh, well, I'm glad that I got on my knees over here to actually look at this, because not only do I know how to get it off, but I can tell you that these things are destroyed. So even if I add this piece, they're not going to spray in the right place. Okay. One other thing that's kind of interesting is that on my way back from my last visit, my windshield wipers were not working. So I am tempted to go for the cowl and take the windshield wiper motor. And I got a feeling it's actually not the windshield wiper motor. I have a feeling it is the linkage that's broke. Because I have a habit of being lazy and not cleaning snow off my windshield wiper. There's like 2 feet of snow. So I just like go in there and like a gorilla, put the windshield wipers on and expect that it'll all come off. So. Okay, so want to see something fascinating? Slowing down over here because I'm boiling hot. And I see, that's my debit card from about a month ago. I'm looking for that. Good times. It's canceled, obviously. Okay, batteries are running dead. Camera's running hot. Mirepoix mat's running hot too. So our time is short here, ladies and gentlemen. What we're going to do is, the last thing here is, we've got the cowl off, and we're going to grab the windshield wiper linkage and motor. I really only need the linkage. Okay, we're officially done. It's time to get out of here. we don't get a soda in this body, this fat body of mine soon. I may die here in this junkyard. So let me just grab my stuff and we'll regroup here when we get back to the car. Okay, let's see how we did here. Okay, do we want to take a guess on how much that was? So we got quite a few things. Wiper motor, wheel arch, we got a speaker and trim, we got an engine bracket. What else did we get? We got the door panel and a few other little bits, and the total came to 64 bucks. 64 bucks plus the $2 to get into the yard. So that was a pretty great haul. And we did well. So basically I'm going to bring you back when we sort out all of our parts that we've pulled so far, and we're going to begin cleaning them up and putting them on the Rover, and just give my old girl a little facelift. She deserves a facelift. 277,000 miles, 629. Look at that. No check engine light, no tire pressure, no suspension light. It's a good day to be a Land Rover driver. So that's it for today. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.